Today's video is brought to you by twitch.tv/ACCardShark. Head over there now and follow and subscribe. What's up, guys? ACCardShark back again, back with another episode of recent pickups. This is over the last month or two of different things that have come in the mail, stuff I've found in brick and mortar stores. Being that we just passed the Christmas season, we'll start out with some Christmas ornaments that I found. First one was at Walmart. Hallmark Ornaments. It is an NES 8-bit controller. Eventually, I do want to get a small Christmas tree to decorate in the game room and put video game themed ornaments on. So when I saw this, it was a no-brainer for me. It's my favorite system of all time. And then two that I saw come up online that were, I believe, from this year. Yeah, 2022. The first one is a Super NES Christmas ornament with a Super Mario World cartridge sitting in it. And the second one I picked up was a Sega Genesis with Sonic the Hedgehog in it. Like I said, all just different Hallmark Christmas ornaments, and eventually I will get a small little, like, 4-foot, 3-4 foot tree to put in the game room at Christmas time and decorate with different video game themed ornaments. So the first pickup of this video, a couple different unique ornaments for a Christmas tree. The next package up is from Limited Run Games. Inside that box you find a bunch of card sleeves. Limited Run does sell these as well. They do put out the cards that come with the games. I sell those cards and I buy these little sleeves to keep them in to ship them out when I sell them. So I picked those up. I've been waiting for this package for a while, mainly for one item. The first thing in the box is for the PS4. That's Castlevania Requiem. That is Symphony of the Night and Rondo of Blood. It is a hard copy for the PS4. That was ready a while ago, but of course I had to pick up a couple unique extras. The first one up is the Castlevania Anniversary Collection deck of playing cards. Probably just going to keep them sealed, but when I see Castlevania Anniversary Collection playing cards, something I definitely have to add as being a person who works in a casino industry. And the item that took forever to come in was for the bag that I bring to conventions and everything else. It is the Castlevania Anniversary Collection Collector's Pin, and that is an 8-bit Simon Belmont with the whip. And actually, if you look, the whip actually is it can move. So it does have 3 anchor points, which is nice, and it will look awesome on with my other pins that I have on my bag that I bring to conventions with me. Keep my recording equipment in and stuff like that. The next package up is from I Am 8-bit. As you guys know, I do like my stuff from I Am 8-bit. Upon opening up, I have 2 copies of Stray for the PS5. I don't know why I bought 2. Most likely, I'll probably throw one up on eBay. That's probably why I bought 2. This is Annapurna, of course. Strays is an absolutely awesome game. This is the I Am 8-bit exclusive edition. It does come with a bunch of extras on the inside. I don't remember off the top of my head what came with it, but it also comes with this little slipcover sleeve that you put together, and it can have its own little special slipcover, I guess. But that is the I Am 8-bit exclusive cover. Like I said, I'm probably going to throw one up on eBay and then one for my collection. So Stray for the PS5. Next up is a pretty massive package, that's what she said, from Play Asia over in Japan. I did import, based on the size of the package, you could tell it is definitely a vinyl record. It is a vinyl record indeed. It is Toda KK. I think that's how you say it. It is KK Slider here in the States. All his instrumental selection music on vinyl record. I'm a huge fan of Animal Crossing, and KK Slider being my favorite character of all time in that game. It is all in Japanese on the back, so I have no idea what the titles of the music are. However, it is a vinyl record to throw on a turntable of all different video game instrumental music from Animal Crossing, KK Disco, KK Hip Hop, KK Bossa, KK Lovers, all the different basically songs that you, or not all of them, but I would say most of them, that you know from Animal Crossing, all on vinyl record for my collection. I do like video game music on vinyl, so I do pick these up when I come across them. That one just seemed like a really cool, unique one to add to the collection, so I did pick that one up. The next package up is from Special Reserve Games. A little backstory behind this one. I'll open up and show you what it is, and I'll tell you what the backstory is. Opening it up, it is a copy for the Nintendo Switch of ACCardShark. ACCardShark. ACCardShark for the Nintendo Switch, a game that I've wanted on hard copy just based on the name itself. It is a very unique game on the Nintendo Switch. As you can see, there is your spine. So the story behind this one, as I show you a second box from Special Reserve Games, opening it up, it is a copy of ACCardShark. So here's the story. This game was mailed to me back in, I want to say it's like October. And I track it as I do all my packages that come in the mail. I track it to make sure it's on its way, where it is, all that kind of stuff. And it got to the local, we'll say the local regional post office in my area, and it sat there. It was shipped via UPS and then handed off to the United States Postal Service, and it sat there. And I was like, well, sorting and the holidays are coming and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, all right, whatever. And it just continued sitting there. And I was like, I'll give it a couple of days to see some movement. Nothing. No movement. Nothing. So fast forward, about a week goes by, still no movement. So finally I contact the company, and they said, well, you have to contact the Postal Service. I contact the Postal Service. They can't find it. I give them all the information. I say, it's sitting at this location. They look into it. They get back to me a couple days later. Literally it takes 2-3 days for every response to go through. Nothing. They can't find it. They have no idea where it is. So finally, I get in contact with Special Reserve Games. And I'm like, listen, I contacted. I did my due diligence. I'm trying to, figure out where this package is, but I haven't gotten what I paid for. They were awesome. They were absolutely awesome about it. And they said, listen, we'll just mail you another copy. No big deal. Maybe open up a lost item claim, whatever. So I did. And the Postal Service came back to me and said, we found nothing. So the second copy they mailed me shows up, and here it is. And then a couple days later, just out of nowhere, the original one shows up. So I contacted the company. I'm like, listen, it finally got to me. If you look at the tracking on the original item, it still shows as being not moving and no movement whatsoever. It just showed up at my house one day. According to the tracking, it's still sitting at the post office. So I contacted the company, and I was just like, listen, I'll mail the first copy back. Like, I don't need 2 copies. It's fine. And they were very, very kind and said, don't even worry about it for your trouble. Just keep it. So I've got 2 copies of ACCardShark. I don't need 2 copies, but I have 2 copies. All right, the next one up is from GameFly, the infamous orange envelope from GameFly. We have a Nintendo Switch game that is Bayonetta 3. You guys knew I'd be picking this up. It's a given. I have all the Bayonettas. I haven't played it yet, but I want to go through and finish 1 and 2 and then go on to 3. So I have it in the collection for when I get to that point, but it's a must-have for any Switch owner, pretty much, Bayonetta 3. All right, moving on to an Amazon Prime envelope. This is a game I had a gift card and for my birthday, and I picked it up. That is Life is Strange, the Arcadia Bay collection. I'm a massive fan of Life is Strange. And I want it on every platform possible. I did rent this from GameFly, and only to find out that only one game is on the actual physical card, and the other one is a download that requires a code that you don't get with rental. So when you buy it, you get it, but they didn't offer a buy it now or a keep it option. So I returned it to GameFly and then bought it via Amazon. It is still sealed. However, I will be opening it. It's not one I'm going to keep sealed for a collecting standpoint. It is one I will open. And Life is Strange, the Arcadia Bay collection, will be on my Nintendo Switch. I just absolutely have to have this on every console possible. The next box up is from Limited Run Games. I'm going to open it on my lap here, and then we'll take out stuff as we get through it. There are 3 items in here. The first one up is an empty case, actually. Is a slipcover case, and that is for Sam and Max. I love Sam and Max. Ever since I played Hit the Road on the PC. This is for Sam and Max Save the World, Sam and Max Beyond Time and Space, and Sam and Max The Devil's Playhouse. It is for Nintendo Switch copies of the game. I do have those games on the way. They are ordered, however, they are not ready to be shipped yet. So when they do come in, I will put them into this little collector's box and then have all the games together in this little box on the shelf. I just thought it was pretty neat with the artwork, so I did order that. And then putting that one aside, we have a PS4 copy of American Hero. If you guys remember, I did play this game live on stream over on Twitch. It was an interesting game, we'll say. Interesting is, I guess, putting it nicely, but it was an interesting game, but very different and very cool to have in a collection. And in the same respect, I did get it also on the Nintendo Switch. Again, just from a collecting standpoint, to have this game on multiple platforms. And then there are the cards that come with it. Those are the ones I put into those little cases that I showed you earlier, and they get listed on eBay and collecting groups and stuff, and I offload those to make back some money that way off of my purchases. So American Hero, PS4, and Nintendo Switch. The next two items I got, I believe I backed these on, I want to say Kickstarter or something of that nature. It is it's two different books written by Brett Weiss. They just looked really, really interesting, and I do like having video game related books and things on my shelf. The first game is the 100 greatest console video games from 1977 to 1987. So you're looking at, if you look at the bottom of the box art here, or the cover art, Asteroid, Centipede, Frogger, Zelda, Pac-Man, looks like Burger Time over here, stuff like that. So you're looking at Atari through early Nintendo, NES. And then in the same respect, I did pick up Volume 2, which was the 100 greatest console video games from 88 to 98. And that's when you're getting into things such as Super Mario Bros. 3, Tomb Raider on the PS1, Aladdin on the Genesis. So you're going in the late stages of the NES, going into Super Nintendo, which if you look down this way, you've got Link to the Past. You've also got, if you're going through 98, you're going into the early stages of the N64, GoldenEye, Mario Kart 64, things like that. So upon opening it up, you can take a look. Like this page I opened to is chapter 22, Echo the Dolphin, both on the Genesis and Sega CD over here. And it's got full write-ups on all the games, all the color artwork, everything else. Gunstar Heroes on the Sega Genesis. So it's the 100 greatest video games in between those years. So you've got 77 to 87, and then you've got 88 to 98. And I'm hoping that they do a third volume, but just would really, like I said, really cool on the shelf. Again, that's an ultra close-up view. I understand that, but if you look at the spine on the end here, you've got the dates right there, as well as the console. Some really cool artwork. So I love books like this, and just awesome to add those to my collection. All right, a couple more packages. Box from Premium Edition Games. I absolutely love these guys. They include dog tags, which I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with all the dog tags I get from these guys. But there's the dog tags for the games. And then the two Nintendo Switch games I did pick up. The first one is Wonderling DX. If you remember, these are the guys that put out Super Blood Hockey. Then that's how I found them. And I have been collecting their stuff ever since. So Wonderling DX and Rain on Your Parade for the Nintendo Switch. Just two more to add to my Premium Edition section on my shelf. Just collecting standpoint, I love their stuff, and I think they do a fantastic job with their artwork and their box art and everything else. If you take a look at the back there, they are numbered, so that's number 8 in the collection, number 9 in the collection, and just really, really awesome stuff from Premium Edition Games. All right, the last two are from GameFly. It looks like this first one is a PS5 game. Pulling it out, it is Cobra Kai 2, Dojos Rising. I'm a huge fan of Karate Kid, of Cobra Kai, of all of that stuff. This is beginning mixed reviews. I don't expect this to be a smash hit type game. No way in hell. It's just the fact that the subject matter is Cobra Kai and or Karate Kid, and you know me, I have to play it. So I did play and buy the first one on the PS4. This one is for the PS5 on the next gen. So I did pick that up from, I rented it from GameFly and just ended up keeping my copy because I just wanted it on my shelf. So Cobra Kai 2, Dojos Rising. And the last one is also from GameFly. This is the one I'm currently playing over on Twitch. If you haven't checked me out on Twitch, go ahead and do that. The description will have a link. It is the Dark Pictures Anthology, The Devil and Me for the PlayStation 5. I'm lukewarm on this game as of right now. I am early on. It is slow moving. I'm hoping it does pick up and get more intense as we go, but it is very, very slow moving, unfortunately. But regardless, it is fun. It is a typical Dark Pictures game, and one that I definitely had to add to my shelf just to have, a complete collection on that series, from all the way back from the Man of Medan all the way through. So that's going to wrap it up for this episode of Recent Pickups, guys. I did have something else come in the mail from, I believe it was Special Reserve Games. Another shipping problem with another shipment from them. Unfortunately, I don't think I will be buying anything from them in the near future until they figure these things out. The package came to my house completely smashed, and the games inside were completely smashed. I planned on having those to show you in this video. However, I am not waiting to record this video for the reshipment. Again, I contacted them. They were absolutely amazing. Very, very good company to work with. I told them, I took pictures and I told them what happened. They literally didn't put up any kind of fight and said, "We're so sorry. That must be so ultra frustrating. We will have another shipment out to you as soon as the holidays pass." So that is in process. It will just be on the next video. So look forward to seeing what that is. And of course, just whatever else happens to pop into my mailbox and or into my shopping cart over the next month, 2 months. It may be slowing down soon because I have not been buying a lot as I'm trying to weed through the mess of my game room here. So I am selling more than I'm buying at the current moment, which is a good thing. So, but that's going to wrap it up for this episode of Recent Pickups, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, check me out over on twitch.tv/ACCardShark. The link is in the description. Make sure you follow me over there. I am live 3 nights a week. And that's going to wrap it up. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Till next time, ACCardShark. Take care.